Yeah, I think we're playing well at the moment. We've had a couple of impressive performances. Come back, played Nottingham Forest. They hadn't lost a game away from home. And we beat them 3-0, really impressive. Then followed it up, going away to take on Sporting in the Champions League. They were second in the Champions League group. They beat a Man City famously 4-1. They hadn't lost at home hadn't lost any Champions League games, they hadn't lost any league games, and we beat them 5-1. And then go straight after that, playing against a West Ham team that have gone away and beaten Newcastle 2-0 at St James Park. We're 4-0 up in the first half and end up beating them 5-2. So those are some been very, and the performances in all of those have been very, very good. So it's been impressive the last few games. Really impressive.
Yeah, I can't lie. At one point, I was thinking, is it Paella Pulis and that? You know what I mean? It was.
Well, looking. I had a lot of people with the Paella Pulis thing. You know what I mean? But what they didn't realize was just course.
Yeah.
Paella. You know what I mean? But there was other courses to come, and now we're serving up like 7 courses. Yeah, and hopefully United's the next deal. You know what I mean?
But no, honestly, you know what it is? It just shows you Ødegaard, did it? Like, he's a big game. He's a big player, man. And ultimately, anyone loses a player like that, man. You know what I mean? You see it with Rodri and Man City. You know what I mean? You lose that sort of player, you lose that spot. I think Liverpool, if they lose Gravenberch in that midfield, I think they lose a lot in that midfield, what he gives them. Like, talk to me. Ødegaard, man, he's a special player. He's someone that I would love to have in my United team. I don't think anybody can doubt his quality, but it's just, for me, brilliant, innit? Like, Ødegaard, the quality that he has and what you've been missing, man. Because Trossard can't do that flick over the top to Saka. He can't. He can't, though, can he?
Excuse me. Trossard, very skillful player, but it's Ødegaard, the way he's able to do these sort of things in limited space, limited time. That's just what makes him so good. You know what I mean? Like, he's so good on the ball. You know what I mean? And so you can trust him in absolutely every area. You know what I mean? If someone passes the ball to him and it's a tight area, it's not a problem. And then he just frees up space for everybody else. So, like, until he came back, teams were doubling up, trebling up on Saka. All of a sudden, that's become a problem for teams because you got to also double up on, on Ødegaard as well. And there's only so many players you can send to deploy to, that frees up spaces for other players. So he's changed the dynamic of the team, both offensively and defensively, because also he's the guy that leads the press. He's so good off the ball. He's everywhere, you know what I mean? And that sort of infectious way in which he plays inspires all the rest of the team. And that's why he's a captain. And he's been a massive miss for us. And now that he's back, we're looking at a completely different team.
I can't lie, you are, man. But I don't know if you've left it a little bit too late with the way Liverpool are playing at the minute, man. Like,
maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
maybe. Yeah, I mean, that was very, Liverpool been very impressive, but even, I think had he been playing when we played them, and, we had a lot of injuries when we played Liverpool. Listen, they've had injuries as well, to be fair to them, but we kind of had some key players out, and, I think we're as good as Liverpool, if not better. Well, not better at the moment because they're top of the league.
I was going to say, hold on, slow down, wait a minute.
Yeah, so it's actually, they're the best team in the league, Liverpool. They're the best team in the league.
They're best in Europe, though, Robbie. They're best in Europe, man. Forget league.
At this moment, they are, yeah. But if we can get our act together, we're up there as well. So, hopefully
it's easier said than done, though. You have to build consistency, Robbie. You have to build consistency.
Exactly.
And you have to, and also, it's about, like, in-game management, tactics. Like, I can't lie. When you look at it right now, do you believe that Arne Slot is an inferior or better tactician than Arteta? Be honest. Do you think he's a better tactician than Arteta?
I don't. I think, I think he's having a great season. The season's not over yet. Let's see. Let's wait and see. I think he's done brilliantly. I think he's inherited a great side. Remember, Liverpool were challenging for the league last season.
Yeah.
At one stage, running until the end of the season, they were considered the favourites,
Yeah.
right? So it's not like when Arteta took over a team like Mustafi and all these type of people, like, he took over a terrible team that finished 8th. He's taken over a good team. That's not to say he's not done brilliantly. He's done absolutely brilliantly, and a lot of brilliantly for Feyenoord before he came. So it's not like, you're not like that
He's
other
a
Dutch
novice.
guy.
Yeah. Ted Heisenberg. Yeah. Ted
Turned up with a
Heisenberg.
great reputation, but didn't really deliver. He's delivering at the moment. So you have to big him up. But I do think that Arteta's a great tactician. You've only got to look at some of the way that which Arsenal play. You've only got to look at set pieces and stuff like that to realise that, we're a very, very good side. We've just, the margins for error are very small within the Premier League. We've had injuries to key players. We've had 3 games when we were down to 10 men. We've actually only lost 2 games this season. I think a lot of people forget that about Arsenal. We've lost 2 games. You know what I mean? Liverpool have lost 1 game, but they've been, they've been playing really, really well.
The draws as well.
Can they keep that up is what we're going to have to wait and see. Certainly at the moment, it looks like they will. They look a very, very good side. But what we got to do is we got to keep the pressure on. And we have to beat United. And it's not going to be easy because obviously I've seen your new managers come in. You can see differences already. You can see that certain players are playing better. Rashford scoring goals, Xerxes, these guys who were a bit existent under Ten Hag. So he's already made some improvements. But I think this is a big test for him as well. You're coming up against a very good Arsenal team at the moment that are playing well, that feel very confident about themselves, that are scoring goals. It's not the Tapad Pulis thing you said now. We're scoring goals. 13 goals in the last 3 games. And I don't think the Man United that turned up against Ipswich, that can't up at the Emirates.
No. But that was after 1 training session, so we've had a couple of training sessions. We're scoring goals, I'm saying to you. But like I said, it's a different test against an Arsenal team. But, you guys at home have lost points, towards the crunch end of the season. I remember Aston Villa, there's a couple of games where you kind of you look like you're going to win the game and then boom. So there is that feeling that, don't be slacking. Don't take United for no mugs, I've seen a lot of Arsenal fans. No, not you particularly, but I was going through, Islington. I went through Finsbury. You lot, you better watch out, on Wednesday. And I was like, bro, I'm going to come back to London, I know London back of my hand now. I'm not some little kid, in Moss Side, I can come down to London and see you guys again. So you lot, I swear down, stay humble, eh? Haaland has told you lot to stay humble. It's a lesson for everyone in life.
And look what happened to him. Ever since he said that, He's falling off a cliff, right?
That's what I'm saying.
You better mind how you're coming with all them chests because you might not be able to come back to London. Wagging your fingers and all that.